Let's get salty!
Everyone, Zeddy here again with another great Dark Beyond card review, and we have a brand new neutral legendary that'll work very well with your Starships, as well as a new neutral tech card that's going to make people go tech W if you want to run it. And also, to open up the video, Blizzard may have accidentally leaked every card kind of in the in-game client yesterday. We're going to respect the reveal schedule, review cards as they come along, so hopefully guys will still enjoy the ride. And speaking of this ride, we have our giveaway going on for 2 regular pre-orders, and now that we hit 86,000 subscribers, 2 mega bundles. To enter that giveaway, like and comment in the video, link description below, the one with that thumbnail over there. Be subscribed to the channel, and if we hit 87,000 subscribers by the time all the cards are revealed, I'll add another mega bundle. So hit that sub button, make me go broke. So yeah, we got 2 new cards to go over, starting off with the brand new epic neutral minion, Star Vulpa. It is a 5 mana 4/5 tradable minion. I just always like to see tradable for whatever reason. And it's battle cry: destroy an enemy starship or starship piece. So we have some text, we got some counterplay to these cards. So your opponent's played a starship or has launched their starship, you could destroy that, or they have any starship piece on the board, you'll destroy it. But if you destroy a starship piece, obviously it could come back as a starship, that dormant pod, right? That you could spend 5 mana to launch. But it's very important to note, which makes this card, I think, probably unplayable, terrible, bad. It cannot hit that dormant pod, right? There's no way for this to target that. This can only hit an active launched starship or a piece that's on the board. So that's not amazing for a 5 mana card, like not premium statted. I guess they just wanted some like counterplay in there, kind of, but still the only way as I'm recording this that I'm aware of to be able to interact with the starship that's dormant, has not been launched, is acquiring all the pieces, is Reno. So again, it's pretty you'll be able to kind of play around that by, well, launching it before a Reno can go or whatever, right? So that's the only option you really have. So for this card, I can't imagine you really want to put this in your deck just to destroy a piece or already launched starship, unless it's really hard to kill starships or whatever, and this is a way to remove that, which could be all right. But overall, most tech cards see like almost no play. Demolition Renovator, right? The tech card to destroy a location. It started as just a 4 mana non-tradable minion. It's been buffed to 3 mana. It's got tradable, and I still never ever see that card. It's just not a card you want to play. Even Viper, which is a premium statted remove a weapon tradable card, it does see some play, but it's never like the correct inclusion in the deck. It's almost always wrong statistically. It's not a great run. So can you imagine a card like this seeing much play? No. So as a result, I'm going to give it a 1 out of 5 in standard and wild. I don't think you ever put this in your deck or your ETC or whatever. I would be very surprised if you want to play this at all. And I'm kind of hoping this is like the free epic on the rewards tracker or whatever that you can get. Like there's usually one free one, right? I can't recall what the golden one, right? So I'm hoping that it'll be this, so you don't feel as bad opening, because I do think it is actually just completely useless garbage. And lastly, we have the brand new legendary, which you might want to play that tech card against, in the Exodor, Exodor. I don't know. Pronunciations are going to be all over the place for me, but it is an 8 mana 6/10. I don't know if we've ever had an 8 mana 6/10 before. That is a unique stat line, I think. Battle cry: if you're building a starship, launch it and choose a protocol. Basically, you'll automatically launch it. You don't have to spend an additional 5 mana. You play that 8 mana, and then you get the different protocols you can pick from. So you have the crew transport, which gets copies of all the starship's pieces, set their cost to 1. So you'll get the starship, and then you get you can basically rebuild it for pretty darn cheap. So you can launch that next starship pretty quickly. You can also deal damage equal to the starship's attack randomly split between all enemies. So this can go face, and you've built up a giant starship with a ton of attack. It's like Exodor again, right? Kind of, where you could potentially, well, make Exodor look sad and just destroy everything, clear the board, kill your opponent. Could be pretty darn impactful. And then we also have the emergency repairs, gain armor equal to the starship's health twice. So you just want to stay alive, or maybe you're playing Odin Warrior and you gain a ton of armor and kill your opponent. So there's tons of uses for this. And plus you also launch that starship, which does whatever, right? Depending on what pieces you put on. We don't know them all yet. We'll be knowing them over the next couple of weeks, and seems like a pretty solid card to me. If you're playing a starship deck, I don't see a big reason not to play this. This can give you a win condition in lethality, in the damage. You could just get a ton of value out of this by replaying, getting those star pieces back, or again, yeah, extending your health line can be really good. Again, it's really hard to evaluate a card like this when officially we don't know the cards for all the different starship classes, which I believe I said yesterday was 5. I think it's actually 6 classes. So there's a lot of classes that might be able to use this, and Druid can play this and ramp up into it. So anything Druid can do with expensive stuff is typically a lot better than most other classes. Seems like a pretty strong card for the starship decks, as long as they're playable, as long as those pieces are pretty good. I'm gonna say this sees a play. I wonder how, I guess in Wild, with like Brand Bronzebeard, probably wouldn't work because I don't think you can launch the same starship twice. I doubt that would work. Although you might be able to get like multiple protocols. I'm really not sure how it works with Brand, but it's also pretty expensive. It'd be just a Druid exclusive combo regardless, but hey, Shutterwalk with that brand new Diamond Shutterwalk added to the shop. Maybe you want to do that. That's certainly a possibility. But for standard, I'm gonna give this a 4 to 5. I think it does look pretty strong, and God, I love the artwork and the theme of this set. That card looks really cool. And in Wild, I don't see starships taking off. Oh, again, cringe. But still, I don't really see it taking off. It is very slow for that format, but you never know with like the Renathal and Reno decks out there. Maybe, just maybe, you'll want to play something like this. It's possible. I'll give it a 3 for Wild. I'm curious if starships can work in that format. I do feel like it's probably too slow to assemble all that stuff, but it's modern Hearthstone. The cards are typically pretty busted, so you never know. It might just make the cut. So there you go. Our first card review of the day. I believe there's 2 more reveals today. So yeah, stay tuned for the other card reviews. If you enjoyed the video, please like and subscribe. Have a great day and stay salty, my friends.